Okay, how you doing, sir?
I'm fine.
What is your name, sir?
My name is Bruce, and today I have
Yes.
two clothing lines that I'm trying to market. The first one
Okay.
is Lioness, right here. It's really about black women, how they're strong, how most of them raised like two and three boys, two and three kids by themselves with pretty much no help, working two and three jobs. The next line is also Incredible Catch, and this is Incredible Catch. It's about a butterfly. It's about the metamorphosis that people go through, building strength and becoming into their own.
Okay.
Also, a line that I have is the djembe drummer. It's about African heritage and how the drum builds strength through the community, and how the drums symbolize togetherness of the village. Also, I'm promoting another African style shirt.
Okay.
It's the African dance,
Yes.
which was really it was suppressed in America, but in the islands such as the Bahamas, Brazil, blacks were allowed to keep their spirituality and their rituals.
Okay.
Okay.
So how long have you been in the business? How long have you been doing these the African-inspired shirts? And
Well, I moved here in 90. I'm sorry, I moved here in 1989, and at that time, I was like introduced to African dance. I attended a lot of the workshops. I also got very familiar with jazz music. I played trumpet in high school, but had no
Okay.
idea of the contributions that blacks played in jazz music. So I got kind of a cultural awakening
Yeah.
when I moved to Atlanta. I think Atlanta's great for people, especially from rural areas, and
Yeah.
really from all over the country, to come find their roots, and so that's the great part about Atlanta.
okay.
We also have a shirt called I Love My Hair. It's about the pains that women go through when they're coming up with their hair.
Oh yeah.
Getting it fixed, going through, the hot comb and going to
Yeah.
school, making sure you got to get your hair fixed. It also has some significance to me, as a man of color, in that my mother would always kind of favor the kids with, a good grade of hair, So
Yeah,
I'm
the straight
thinking about
hair,
making,
yeah.
straight hair, curly hair. So I'm thinking about making one for the guys, who had to deal with the what we call it back in the day, the pick or whatever, We had some struggles with our hair too. Our hair is just as good
Yeah.
as any good grade of hair or
Exactly.
curly hair out there.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay. So what's next for you and your company? Like, what are some of the upcoming things that you have planned?
Well, we just met up with a great marketing firm. They actually market your stuff. All you have to do is supply them with the goods, and they market it. And they also have distributors that market your stuff for you.
Okay. All right. So is there anything? This is one thing I need to ask you. So, if people are interested in picking up any of your shirts or any of your other products, where would they go to find you if they can't come to Atlanta to see you?
I'm so glad you asked. The website is incrediblecatch.com.
Okay. All right. And thank you very much. And just for the record, you state your name again, so we know who to ask for.
My name is Bruce Cunningham.
Bruce Cunningham. Thank you very much for your time, Bruce.
Thank you, Joey.
All right. All right, so here we are. My name is Joey Pinkney. We are at the Urban Axis IndyCon 2, Decatur, Georgia. We're in Satellite Cinemas right now. What's your name, sir, and what is your business?
My name's Rod Brown. I'm the president and creative director of Native Comics.
Native Comics. Okay,
NativeComics.com.
NativeComics.com. All right, so what are some of your wares, and what is Native Comics take on how do you enter into the comic industry? I guess it's the best way to ask it.
How am I? What now? I couldn't hear.
What angle do you enter? What's your angle? Like, what makes you unique?
Well, Native Comics, basically, we've been here in Atlanta for 3 years. We basically feature African American superheroes,
Okay.
and with original stories, original characters. But we do cover a whole diverse, multicultural aspect. We have a lot of different characters from all walks of life, all different races. is not just African and African American, although the
Okay.
majority are. But
Okay.
all the heroes, all the villains, it's all for people of color. The characters are.
Right.
You know, anybody can read them.
Okay.
What we do is, my major title right now is Protectors of the Native Order. This is our first edition, issue number 1. We just came out with this a couple weeks ago. This is the re-release of our first issue for Protectors of the Native Order.
Okay.
Collector's edition sold out, so I had to reprint them, and this is what they are with brand new artwork, new inks, new color, additional dialogue. Very proud of this book. We
Okay.
also have the Indigos, which is a children's activity book. Most of a lot of these comic books are not for kids, so we do have one for kids as well. That's not only a coloring book and a comic book, but it's a puzzle book and a game book as well. So
Okay.
it can enhance their problem solving, math, reading skills. That's for them, and memory skills.
Okay.
We also have a couple other series, G-Man and Sass, and I have a 6-issue mini-series called One. So we have something for everybody. I think that's what separates us from other people's. We have a wide, diverse range of characters and several different series that people can choose from. We have things for boys, girls, kids, everybody.
Okay. So what's the storyline, the main storyline for Protectors of the Native Order?
The main storyline is student activist Curtis Stevens is given powers, granting him special abilities to stop a mysterious evil from corrupting his city. But however, due to catastrophic events, 3 of his friends accidentally absorb and divide this power with him.
Oh.
Now they must learn to work together as a team in order to protect the citizens and eventually all of humankind against the growing danger.
Okay.
And Curtis and his friends must become the protectors of the Native Order.
Okay.
And that's how it kicks off for them.
Is there a particular city? What's the name of the city?
The city that they reside in now, all of these characters reside in the same universe.
Okay.
So they're all on the same world. So they do interact with each other from time to time.
Okay.
They come in and out of each other's storylines. And the city that the Protectors of the Native Orders resides in is called Umoja City.
Okay.
Swahili for unity.
All right. Now, is this city based on any particular?
The city is based on Atlanta.
Is it?
That's where
Okay.
we're
I was
from, yes.
about to ask you. Okay. Okay.
The city would be exactly where Atlanta would be in the Native universe.
Got you. Okay. All right. So, what are some upcoming things that you have on the horizon? Like, what's next?
We
for
have
you?
actually a card game that we're developing at this
Wow,
time.
okay.
Also, we're coming out with a comic book for the Indigos. The Indigos, right now, this is an activity book, which is games and puzzles, like I mentioned earlier. But we are going to come out with this children's own full-fledged comic book for kids.
Okay.
So not only that, we're going to reissue Protectors of the Native Order issue number 2.
Yeah.
As well as issues number 1 and 1 of Sass and G-Man, respectively.
What's the concept behind issue number 0?
Issues number 0s have always been our collector's editions.
Oh, okay.
These were the first books that I put out without anybody's help, without anything, just all original with me. When I reprint them, it becomes issue number 1. So
Okay.
the collector's editions only have a limited amount of copies. Once they're gone, they're sold out forever.
Wow.
When I reprint them, they become 1, and then I can just print them over and over.
Right. Okay. All right, man. Well, I do appreciate your time.
Appreciate you.
You said we can catch you at I forgot the website name. What was the website
It's
again?
nativecomics.com, N-A-T-I-V-E. Comics, C-O-M-I-C-S, and if you put in the code name GRIFF right now, G-R-I-F-F, you get free shipping on our Protectors of the Native Order #1 comic book. But only for this weekend. So
All right, so you
Hurry
gotta
now.
hop on it now.
GRIFF, the coupon code.
That's the coupon code, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for your time, man.
Thank you.
All right, once again, we're at the Urban Axis IndieCon 2, Decatur, Georgia. What is your name, man?
It's Kelly Crosby.
Kelly Crosby. What is the name of your company?
It's Kelly Crosby Design.
Okay. And what kind of stuff do you do for those who are uninitiated?
Okay. Well, I do a I decided to bring some of my handmade artwork and also hand painted faces, art prints, and my shoes.
Okay. How long have you been doing this?
Goodness, it's been over 20 years. I've been
Really?
doing this a long time. Yeah,
Okay,
since
so-
high school, if you want to count that, but yeah, since high school.
All experience counts. So you're a veteran, but pretty much. So
Yeah.
you know your way around customizing and art and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm a veteran as far as for the skill set, but I'm still a baby when it comes to the business and social
Yeah.
media aspect.
Okay. Okay. So what have been some of your more interesting projects that you've undertaken artistically?
Artistically,
Yeah.
let's see. Recently, I just did an exhibition for a big retail show, and that was really interesting because you have a different market where you have to get your booth together, and you're dealing with boutiques and potential big box retailers like Target and Walmart. So your presentation and everything has to be a lot different than what you would normally do at your average craft fair or convention.
Okay. All right. And if somebody wants to find you online to buy any of the things that you make, where would they go?
That's easy. It's kellycrosbydesign.com.
kellycrosbydesign.com. Okay, and what are the, I think you might have said it earlier, but if you could again, what are some of the different things that you actually have to
I
offer?
offer original paintings, art prints. I have hand-painted glass vases that you see right here. I have the customized tennis shoes. I do decorative boxes. And actually, I started putting my artwork on devices like this. So I've got some artwork on my smartphone. So I offer
wow.
these as well.
Wow, okay. Well, thank you very much for your time, man.
Okay, well, thank you.
Right. All right, this is Joey Pinckney at the Urban Access IndyCon 2 in Decatur, Georgia. Where are we? Satellite Cinemas in Decatur, Georgia. I just got through moderating a great panel for Black Science Fiction Society. We had Jarvis Sheffield, who is the founder and the main go-to guy. We had Chastity Goodman, actually sitting next to me right now. We had Chastity Goodman. We had Tanya Woods, who's a cosplayer. And it was a lot of fun. I mean, we got through a lot of great information in terms of science fiction, the creative process. Got a chance to laugh. And one of the interesting questions that I asked was like, if you can go back to your 17, 18-year-old self, your 12th grade self, what would you tell yourself as a creative to help better your creative process as an adult? And there were tons of interesting answers. And this is day one. We have another day. Today is Saturday. That's Jarvis Sheffield in the background. So we got another day of fun of doing the conference. So hopefully some of you guys can come out and check us out and know what I look like. So come and holler at me.